Scott Decker back for GamePro's Power Up. On location at world-famous Gleason's Gym in Brooklyn, New York. And now it's time for the real workout, the heavy bag. Please show me what to do here.
All right, Scott. Now it's you. You're a left-hander, so you use your right hand to jab. Jab, jab, left hand. Okay. Jab, jab, left hand.
Okay, I got it.
Hold it, Scott. Let's do it the right way. Let me show you. Ernie, come here.
All right. How you doing, Ernie? How you doing? This is Ernie M16 McKean. Gotta love the name. You want these gloves?
No, I don't need them.
All right, Ernie, show him the double jab in the right hand and then the hooks. All right, show him. You think you can do that?
I can do the double jab.
Okay, let's see.
Double jab.
Put a little force.
Okay.
That's it. That's much better. That's much better. Now shoot.
While I keep training, here's a close-up look at some other action I'm sure you won't want to miss. All right, it's time to check out a place where they have some of the hottest video games in creation. It's an exhibit called Hot Circuits at the American Museum of the Moving Image in Astoria, New York. This is amazing. The exhibit covers 22 years of video game history and includes the latest technology to hit the market. Some of the new video games are so awesome they'll blow you away. But how about those old classics? They never die.
Remember this? This game was designed 21 years ago, perhaps before most of you were born. It's called Pong, and it was the very first popular video arcade game. When they installed this in its first bar, about a week later they got a call saying the machine wasn't working. The inventor, Ellen Bushnell, went to the bar and found that it was jammed with quarters. The rest is history.
Hot Circuits is cool because it shows you how video games are really taking off in all directions.
It's a very important exhibit because the next thing you're going to see is interactive movies as Hollywood and video games get married.
While we're on the subject of classic games, let's power up with some tips for two old favorites.
The Force is really with you when you plug in this classic trick for the Super Nintendo Super Star Wars. You can choose any stage, add lives, and even more. Wait until the LucasArts game screen appears, followed by the Start Game option menu screen. The trick won't work unless you see the LucasArts game screen. Next, press the following buttons. Button A 4 times, then button X. Button B 4 times, then button Y. Button X 4 times again, then button A. Button Y 5 times, and then button B. You'll know the trick has worked if you hear the Jawa scream. When you've completed the code, a character select screen appears. You can play as Luke, Han, and Chewie. When your game begins, you can skip any stage by pressing Start on Controller 2. To enter the game's debug mode, simultaneously press buttons L and R on Controller 2. In the debug mode, you can choose any stage. Begin with up to 99 lives. Add life to your character's health meter, pick up any hero, and select any weapons. Dust the cobwebs off your brain and think back, way back to the original Sonic the Hedgehog game. There's a supersonic trick that makes the game a snap. To choose any levels on the Genesis version, wait until the title screen appears, and then press up, down, left, and right. If you've done the trick correctly, you'll hear a bell. Now all you have to do is hold down button A and press Start. Choose any level and go. Here it is one more time. To choose any levels, wait until the title screen appears, and then press up, down, left, and right. If you've done the trick correctly, you'll hear a bell. Now just hold down button A and press Start. Choose any level and go.
I'm trying to learn everything I can to get in tip-top shape, so I'm asking the up-and-coming boxers. How's it going, Arturo? What's the key to learning this here? What's the key? I think I can handle that. I got the speed. All right. Not as easy as it looks, but I'm getting pumped up and I'm ready. And I'm ready to spar in a couple of minutes. But first, tear into these tips.
Everyone knows that Mortal Kombat is the fiercest fighting game around. And I hear the characters were pretty easy to create, too.
Well, basically we had to retouch the sprites 4 and 5 times per version of the game.
Say what?
Well, basically we had to retouch the sprites 4 and 5 times per version of the game.
Hey, We don't care how they did it, as long as they did it. Now, if you like your Mortal Kombat served up straight, with all the original arcade moves intact, you're in business if you have the Genesis version of the game. To reach Mode A, just wait until the Code of Honor screen appears, and then press button A, button B, button A again, button C, button A, button B, and button B again. The easy way to remember this trick is just to think of Abacab. A-B-A-C-A-B-B. Don't go away. Mario All-Stars, Nigel Mansell Championship Racing, and Boxing Legends of the Ring coming right up.
Yeah!